Hello guys. Okay, I know it's late and y'all will probably see me on Restream because everybody's probably gone to sleep. But let me just tell y'all something. This is not going to get the best of me. The struggle is real. This restreaming is not going to get the best of me. Let me see if I can put this up. I'm just going to do a real quick one. I did restream earlier, and what happened was OBS, that's the platform I use, and Restream did an update. And of course they didn't tell me about it. I guess they don't have to. And I found out when I started running into technical difficulties. Of course, I didn't think it was them. I didn't know anything about it. I thought it was me because you know how I'm challenged in this. Anyway, I continued on with the video because I wanted to make sure that everybody, I had listed that I was doing the bath salt demo, and so I did it, but I'm just going to show you. I made it. It has Epsom salt, milk, Dead Sea salt, Epsom salt, Dead Sea salt, tapioca starch, pink Himalayan salt, and these are rosebuds in it, and baking soda. And this is and I scented it with rose and patchouli because it goes with the soap that I make also, rose and patchouli that has rose clay and French clay in it. And it's a great combination. This made 6. I'll show you the packet. It made 6 of these. Okay, it made 6 of these in the packet. This is the packet, and this is 16 ounces, which is a pound. Okay, this is how it looks empty, so you can see. Okay, see, I'll just show you up here. This is empty, and this is it full. Okay, and then I'll label it. Okay, and you get all of this. This is a great soak because it has Epsom salt in it. It has Dead Sea salt. It has pink Himalayan salt. It's scented with rose and patchouli, and it has rosebuds in it. And it has milk in it. If your skin sensitive to milk, then the tapioca, Jacqueline, is for starch, is to keep it from clumping because it sits in the bag and moisture when you open and close it. So the tapioca is for that, and also it's a natural tapioca starch, just like cornstarch. It's a natural water softener. So there's a little slip in your water, softens it up so as you're soaking. So this is a great way to soak and detox your skin at the same time. And the milk, of course, if you don't have an allergy, your skin allergy to milk, it is a great way to just nourish your skin. It's good for you. And then, of course, after you get out, you put a nice moisturizing body butter or lotion on. And so I basically was doing this because now that the weathers are changing back and forth in Houston, I don't know if it's in other parts of the country, but in Houston we have humidity, fog, and the winter is changing over. And so when your body is going up and down in temperature, hot and cold, you need to detox and get ready for the spring. And so this is a great way of doing it. So yours clump, okay, and that's why. Put a starch with it. I use tapioca starch. I used to use cornstarch, but everybody says that cornstarch is genetically altered. It's a GMO, and really it's a small amount of cornstarch that you would use if you use it, but I went on a switch because I didn't want it to hurt my cells. So I started using tapioca starch. But some starch in there helps it to not clump because you're not going to use all of this in one sitting. And so when you open it up, pour it out, the moisture, the steam, afterwards it starts clumping. Also, I found that putting it in a bag like this is better than putting it in a jar because the jar traps the moisture also. And so that is all I wanted to talk about today. And I talked a little bit about my book, where I got the idea for the bath soap. I talked about sometimes you just need to stop and smell the roses and enjoy life. With everything going on, the coronavirus, the stock market going up and down, job security, having to take off if your job is quarantine, or places of quarantine, or going to um, um, large like malls, where it's a large group of people. Um, it is stressful right now. And so sometimes if you can just soak for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, just so your body can reset itself, temperature and all, and detox, it does a lot for your mental state and your mind. The percentage that you use on it, Jacqueline. Okay, so let me just tell you how I did this. I put, and then you can, okay, so I put 32 ounces of Epsom salt, okay? If you're writing this down, I'm going to go slow for you, okay? I put, that was 32 ounces, which was 4 cups of Epsom salt. Of Dead Sea salt, I put 2 cups of Dead Sea salt. I put 2 cups of pink Himalayan salt. In my pink Himalayan salt, I put half grounded pink Himalayan salt and half the raw version, where it's not crystallized, grounded up yet. Okay, so it was 2 cups of that. So 2 and 2. I put a cup, I put 2 cups of baking soda. Okay. And I put 1 cup of tapioca starch. And this is my recipe. I put an ounce of, mine was a combination of fragrance and essential oil. Now I do take, and then I sprinkle like a capful, and I'll show you the cap. Where did I put it? Not a capful, but half a cap of one of these, which is, I'll tell you how many ounces. This is an ounce. I filled it up of this, okay? So that's, it doesn't have markings on it. Hold on a second. This looks like this could be 2 ounces. Okay, so I put about 2 ounces of this. Okay, and then what I usually do, and I did it on here, I mix it in I have a stand, y'all call it a KitchenAid. I got the Walmart one brand. Anyway, I mix it in there so it's evenly mixed, okay, in this. And then I spoon it into one of these, okay. After I mix everything, before you mix it completely, after you mix it, let it sit for at least 10 minutes so the fragrance oils can absorb throughout, and then come back and then do it, okay? As you're spooning in, the first one, when you scoop it in, you can use it. If it seems like it's kind of clumpy because it's humid outside, and you know how when it's like bath bombs, if it's humid inside, even if you have air on, add a little bit by tablespoons at a time, a little bit more tapioca starch. And that's all. That's all you have to do. So anyway, I just wanted to come on and see if this live streams. Milk. Oh, how much milk? I'm sorry. A cup of milk. That's it. A cup of milk. And I use either buttermilk or just powdered milk. And what I do is I run it through the bullet so it can be fine, and then it comes, you can mix it in there, okay? And make sure you do put that on there, because some people have a skin allergy to milk. And I think that covers it. I think that, I make the same, okay, soak. This is my Pampered this is my Pampered relaxing soap. Then I have, and I call this one Pampered Moments, but I also have another soap similar to this, but instead of roses, I put peppermint and spearmint herbs in it, and I put peppermint and spearmint and eucalyptus essential oil in it, blend in it, and that's my Pampered mussel soap. And I don't add milk to it on that one. I replace the milk with another cup of Epsom salt. Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to see if this live stream went over. Again, thank God it wasn't me this time. It was Restream updated their stuff, and I didn't know anything about it. So until next Tuesday, y'all have a good one. And if anybody is watching this tomorrow and they Restream, leave me a message that they saw it, so that I know that it did get, it did transmit over the wonderful web of Facebook, Periscope, and YouTube. Until next week, I will talk to you guys later. Next week, we're going to do a foot scrub. And it's similar to a sugar scrub. Sugar scrub polishes skin. We're going to do a foot scrub with salt. So it's going to be a salt scrub. Okay? See you next week. Until then, y'all have a great night.